Charlie, who normally hosts this show, is on a much-deserved vacation in Mexico. I said this earlier on, I'm gonna say it again. I hope she's on the beach having a margarita for the both of us right now. Well, we're shopping Good Housekeeping again here in the show with the 3-quart electric cook pot with lid and 5 recipes. Since 1885, Good Housekeeping published their first issue. We know and love this brand for a number of reasons, but what we love here at QVC is the fact that they bring us these fantastic items at these wonderful prices. Normally this would be $82 and change. Here, our clearance price is $43.99. 3 easy payments of $14.66. The ash color that you're seeing here is always really popular, so that's what you're looking at here. Next to it over here in that green is what we're calling our forest. And then all the way over here to my right, this one here is the crimson. And then we've got one more on QVC.com to shop. This one is what we're calling the agate. This is very limited, so if you definitely got blue in the kitchen, this is the moment for you. But what's so fantastic about this is it's an electric cook pot. You don't have to worry about putting this on a burner because you're gonna plug this in anywhere you need to. So perhaps maybe all 4 burners are in use. Well, now you've got a 5th one ready to go. Are you entertaining? Are you having lots of people over? Are you making a food buffet, a station, you name it? This is so cool and so fantastic. Marissa Brani is back to tell us how this works because I'm just fascinated with this piece. Marissa, this is a must-have for everybody.
It's so great, Steve. And we think about these moments in time where we're doing entertaining. Spring is definitely one of them. I don't know about you, but I can always use an extra burner. And if you don't have one, don't worry, because this serves as that. So something like meatballs. What I love about this isn't just something that you use to heat up soup or heat something up after you've cooked it. No, you can sear in this. So this has 6 different heat settings, all on this LED screen, very easy to change out using the arrows here. So I'm searing my meatballs. Maybe I want to do a little half homemade situation, and now I'm adding my jarred sauce to my homemade meatballs. Don't worry about it. We've all done it. I won't tell. I prefer homemade, but there's some busy nights in this house, as I'm sure there are everywhere. And so listen, when I do that, if I want to just knock this down to a low simmer, I can go ahead and cover this. I can even set the timer on here so that I can go about my business, not have my stove on, go do what I need to do, tend to the family, do other cooking, whatever it may be. And I know that I'm going to be able to have those meatballs ready when I want them. So really functional, and just so great to be able to have this as something portable too. So if you have an RV, if you have, a child and going into their first apartment or going to college, into their dorm with a kitchen, this is fantastic for all of those reasons. Not to mention the non-stick interior, which makes cleanup an absolute breeze.
Love that, absolutely. I mean, you're literally going to prep, cook, and serve in this one. You can also keep this warm. I just think that this is so smart when we think about like everything that's happening stovetop. I mean, this is really giving you like essentially like a whole nother way to cook and have that other burner. But yes, that non-stick, Marissa, literally just wipe it right out and it's completely clean again, right?
Yeah, and so I love doing like flavored popcorns and stuff. We usually do like a Friday movie night in my house.
Yeah.
And so this is a really fun way to do it because you can pop your popcorn in this on the high setting, then just switch it to keep warm for when you're ready. And look, I'm doing a little bunny trail popcorn here. So some pastel sprinkles, a little white chocolate sauce. How much fun. I mean, this is just so great. And I don't even have to turn my stove on.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, you just said it actually. I mean, let's think about what's going to happen from a couple months from now for a lot of us in this country. Summertime means oh so hot, and turning on the oven and stove can like really heat up the kitchen. This would be ideal for that moment. Clearance price is $43.99, 3 easy payments of $14.66. We've got 3 different color options for you to choose from. This one is your crimson. Everybody just loves this really neutral ash color with the Good Housekeeping line. We also have it available in the spectacular green that we call forest. And then very limited right now is our final option here. This one is the agate. Fewer than 100 to go around in that. You're getting the electric cook pot, the glass lid, of course, cook and look, and then 5 recipes. But I just noticed here, there's actually a timer function on here, Marissa?
There is.
Fab.
Yes. So I love that for the weeknights because sometimes I'll do a big batch of soup. This is a potato corn chowder. If we're eating at different times, one of my children has an activity, my husband's eating later, I know that I can just keep my soup nice and warm. And look at the capacity on this. This is a huge bowl of soup. So when we say 3 quarts, there is not a lot out there on the market that does this and is this size. So think about how many different bowls you're ladling out when it comes to 3 quarts. I mean, that is a lot of food. So I just love that this is really perfect if you're entertaining, if you're feeding your family, or even if you're cooking for 2 people and you want to have some leftovers. Use that timer function, do what you need to do, and don't worry about turning on your stove or taking up a burner. That's what's so fantastic about this.
No, definitely. And I didn't know. We've been talking holidays. We got Easter around the corner. I just think about like when you've got all the family and friends over, everybody's hanging out in the kitchen. People have brought dishes. They want to warm them up. All the burners are going. The oven's going. It's like, oh my goodness, what else can go? Where else can we put things here? Well, this is so perfect because you've got your own little sort of self-contained moment that's able to cook hot enough to sear. Easy for you to prep, cook, and serve. This is a beautiful piece. Talk about a really fun way for you to go ahead and maybe have like a hot dip, a bubbling here with like next to like your chips, or maybe it's a chili and you've got some cornbread on the side. This is like your entertaining vessel that is going to do so many things all throughout the year. And for $43.99, you cannot beat that price. I mean, normally $82.49. I mean, for a reason. Even that $82 price tag is a really good one, but less than $44 here at QVC, so much better. Not to mention these feet on the bottom too, right, Marissa?
That's right. And that means that it's going to be away from your countertop, so it's safe to use on any surface. Also, the walls of the unit really don't get very hot, which is nice if you have little ones around. We also have a helper handle on this for you on the side here. So if you wanted to pour it out or dump it out, that is an option. And I just want to show you, look at how this risotto pulls from the side here.
Cool.
So this is our Relia nonstick coating on the interior, which means it's super easy clean out. So if I'm doing the risotto, I mean, look, this isn't sticking at all on the side to the walls, which is so fantastic. And you know, I use this, you mentioned the hot dip. I used this for Super Bowl. I brought this to a Super Bowl party and my friends were like, oh my gosh, it heats up on its own. Thank you for not bringing something that had to go in the oven. So that's what's so great is that this is portable. You bring this with you, you switch it to that keep warm setting, and then you have that hot bubbling buffalo chicken or spinach artichoke dip. Maybe you're even tailgating and you bring it with you to your tailgate. I love that.
So smart. You never want to show up to somebody's house and be like, can I just warm this up just a second? No, 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 no. All right here. You bring this, you plug this in and say, oh, we're ready to go. Who's hungry? This is fantastic from Good Housekeeping, the 3-quart electric cook pot with lid and the 5 recipes, $43.99, 3 easy payments of $14.66. You choose if you want the forest. Here is the ash. This one over here is the crimson, and then we also have it available in the agate with item K95844. Oh, Marissa, so great to see you. Have a wonderful weekend.
You too, Steve. Enjoy.
We'll see you soon.